This is going to be a rant video on the Wheat Club, which is a fan base group inspired by the Wheatasheet 96. Since 2021, the Wheat Club, which was called the NYC Club at the time, has been very strict towards their members and viewers of their YouTube channels. They would threaten to ban people if they broke their ridiculous rules, take everything that a person does completely out of context and then try to make them look bad by slandering them and spreading false rumors about them. The Wheat Club members are also very entitled and think that everything has to be about them. The toxic Wheat Club members include the main member the Wheatasheet 96, the Funny Guy 9000, Bricks Vids or should I say the Toon Man, J-Dog, Dylan, Blake, Nicholas Tassar, Aaron Thrasher, Trace Alderman, Adrian M., Von Hook, Tyrazone 5, The Wheat Greatness, Random Videos, The Umbrella Robster 97, and Dice Watcone. All of these people are extremely toxic and narcissistic as hell and love to cyberbully new people who want to join the Wheat Club. I can go on and mention so many incidents where these Wheat Club assholes have mistreated us and took everything so personally. One time Dale wanted pit bulls and Rottweilers to go extinct. Sure, he shouldn't have said that because that might have been crossing the line, but he was just upset and disturbed with how aggressive these dogs can be and is very concerned for the animals and people who are in danger of being attacked by these aggressive dogs. When Blake and Nicholas Tassar heard Dale talk about wanting aggressive dogs to go extinct, they lost all respect for him and blocked him immediately instead of understanding where he was coming from. To this day, the Wheat Club slanders Dale and even goes as far as falsely accusing him of wanting all dogs to go extinct, when he never once said he wanted all dogs to go extinct. He was only talking about the aggressive ones such as pit bulls and Rottweilers. This is incredibly shameful, disgusting behavior from the Wheat Club and is just one example of them being toxic. Another time was when the Funny Guy 9000 threw a temper tantrum when Dale could not go live on YouTube one night. He had other things he needed to take care of instead. The Funny Guy 9000, or should I say William, threw a huge temper tantrum over it, even after Dale told him he had to cancel his live stream for the night. This is completely unacceptable behavior for someone who is almost 30 years old. The Wheat Club also falsely accused Dale of being a pedophile, all because he had a crush on Leanna Powell from Oshitake Mushrooms back in 2021, when she was 11 and most likely already reaching puberty at the time, so this would not make Dale a pedophile. There is nothing wrong with him thinking Leanna is cute and pretty. And besides, Dale was never sexually attracted to Leanna, and even if he was and she did not yet reach puberty, this still would not make Dale yet a pedophile because it would only be a single attraction, not most or all of his attractions. Yes, even a single attraction to someone who has not reached puberty would be concerning, but to be a pedophile, you would have to be mostly or only attracted to people who have not yet reached puberty. Nick Perez tried explaining all of this to the Wheat Club, to which they still can't get through their thick ass heads to this day. Having a crush on someone who is a minor has nothing to do with pedophilia. So because of the Wheat Club's narcissistic behavior, Dale has been falsely accused of being a pedophile. I cannot describe to you the amount of disgust I have from their behavior towards Dale along with his friends, including Jimmy06, Jabali Wamboko, Nick Perez, and his mother Tammy, from the Felicity Red Club, founded by Dale. These individuals have also been cyberbullied and slandered by the Wheat Club as well. For example, one time Jimmy was very upset and wanted the events of 9/11 to happen again. While I agree this was very messed up and unacceptable, Jimmy has since apologized for this behavior and has matured as a person since then. The Wheat Club decides to dwell on Jimmy's immaturity and try to make him look bad from what he has regrettably said about 9/11. The Wheat Club needs to get a grip and get it through their heads that people say things they don't mean sometimes. Jimmy apologized, so move on. Stop worrying about the past and focus on the present. The Wheat Club would also pick on Jabali for typing in all caps and spamming angry emojis when he is upset. This is toxic and hypocritical, as certain Wheat Club members would do this themselves, including the Funny Guy 9000, Bricks Vids, and Aaron Thrasher. Jimmy and Jabali were also falsely accused of making death threats, when they never threatened anybody. They may have wished harsh things on the Wheat Club members, but that's not a death threat. A death threat means you are threatening to kill somebody. Jabali never once said anything like that. Yes, it can still be messed up to wish harm on a person, but that is not a death threat. So the Wheat Club needs to stop slandering him this instant. The Wheat Club also falsely accused Dale of adding his mother onto the Wheat Club group chat when in reality, She wanted to be in there herself, so Dale accepted that and added her on there following her request. Even if it's awkward for parents to be in group chats, it's an exception if they want to be in there with their child's permission. All of these incidents are some excellent examples of the Wheat Club's toxicity. So here is my message to the Wheat Club. Stop making a big deal out of little things that you disapprove of. And not only does the Wheat Club mistreat people, but they also ruin friendships. For example, the Funny Guy 9000 ruined Dale's, Jabali's, and Tammy's friendship with Nick Perez back in 2023. This really broke their hearts as Nick Perez has been a very close friend since late 2020. Dale and his friends were once associated with the Wheat Club and used to believe the false rumors they heard about Nick Perez. Following the Wheat Club being toxic to Dale, Tammy, Jimmy, and Jabali back in late November 2024, Dale, Jabali, and Tammy made amends with Nick Perez a month later, once Dale realized all along that Nick Perez was right about what he said about the age of consent and the definition of a pedophile. A pedophile is not someone who is attracted to minors. A pedophile is someone who is mostly or only attracted to those who have not yet reached puberty. Dale and his Felicity Red Club friends claimed it felt awesome to be close with Nick Perez again, since he is a very caring, sympathetic friend who has, of course, also been a victim of the Wheat Club's toxicity and defends Dale, Tammy, Jimmy, and Jabali from the Wheat Club. Nick Perez is also associated with helping Dale, Jabali, Tammy, and Jimmy take the Wheat Club down by reporting all of their YouTube channels, taking screenshots whenever they talk crap, and even taking audio and screen recordings of their videos and live streams where they talk crap about Dale, Jabali, Tammy, and Jimmy. The Weedasheet 96 used to be a great channel, which Dale, Jabali, and Nick Perez were once fans of, which they have been for many, many years. And following the Wheat Club drama from November 2024, the Weedasheet 96 decided to side with the Wheat Club, along with their false accusations and slandering, and cut ties with Dale, Jabali, Tammy and Nick Perez. This is completely wrong and uncalled for, since Dale, Jabali, and Nick Perez have been huge supporters of the Weedasheet 96 for a very long time and really enjoyed his videos. Unfortunately, the Weedasheet 96 did not appreciate this and accused them of starting drama, just like what the Wheat Club accused them of doing. The Weedasheet 96, aka Steve, should be incredibly ashamed of himself for betraying Dale, Jabali and Nick Perez, who were super fans of him, all because his sorry ass had to believe everything the Wheat Club was saying. To this day, the Wheat Club continues to cyberbully and talk crap about Dale, Jabali, Jimmy, and Tammy in their pathetic live streams and in live chats, and even made videos on them, harassing them and cyberbullying them some more. All of this is monitored and screenshotted by the Felicity Red Club as evidence to report the Wheat Club for, and their behavior is completely reprehensible and is incredibly wrong. Dale, Jabali, Tammy, Jimmy, and Nick Perez are very happy to announce that they will never be associated with the Wheat Club ever again, especially since they don't want to be involved in more drama, but are unfortunately cyberbullied and slandered some more even after moving on from the Wheat Club. So this is a final message to the Wheat Club from Dale, Jabali, Tammy, Jimmy, and Nick Perez. Keep our names out of your mouths and stop referring to us by using our initials in live chats. People in the live chat know exactly who you are talking about. The more you continue to harass us, the more evidence we have to prove your toxicity. We are tired of being cyberbullied and harassed all the time. Just because you don't like us is no excuse to slander us and spread false accusations about us trying to ruin our reputation. So leave us alone and get a life, including getting a job instead of sitting behind a screen all day harassing us. So this is my rant on the Wheat Club. They need to be stopped immediately so no more people will get cyberbullied by them. Do not ever associate with the Wheat Club, or you will be involved with drama and possibly even cyberbullied and slandered just like the Felicity Red Club was.